Nearly 2 in 3 Americans think a recession is coming. Let's look at the broader economy as a whole right now, because this is very important for people to better understand when we look at, can we predict or have a better understanding what's happening with interest rates. When the Fed starts feeling like inflation's under control, they will lower, the reserve rate to stimulate a couple things within the economy. Now, as you can see though, unemployment is still holding steady at about 4.3%. So these two things help the Fed decide what's their next move. And remember, when the Federal Reserve is most likely going to lower the Federal Reserve rate is mortgage rates are built into a completely different sector, and they start making those decisions ahead of time. So before the last federal rate cut, we actually saw rates drop out 2 weeks before that. So ignore the social media and the buzz around the Federal Reserve rate. So mortgage interest rates rising was one of those constraints to make sure that maybe we could get that inflation under control, which it did help a little bit, but it doesn't help the housing market in demand because people wait for rates to drop, which can be a huge mistake. Now, the part that's a struggle is the actual part of job growth, though. And so as you can see, we just aren't really adding a lot of jobs month over month over month, which is, again, one of the overall concerns on how are they going to make these decisions. There may not be some changes, but the reason why I just share this with you so you can have a better understand of the concern for most people when it comes to the economy is this word called a recession, okay? Nearly 2 in 3 Americans think a recession is coming. Remember, for most recessions, home prices go up and interest rates drop.